My name is Adilson Andrade, and I'm from Brazil. English is not my mother tongue, so you're not going to learn English with me, but hopefully you are going to learn some Photoshop. In this tutorial, I want to teach you how to transform a simple picture like this into something like that. You're going to learn how to create a tree, how to add color to a sky, and how to add texture and create this simple but very beautiful composite. Let's go! Let's start by duplicating the background file. I'll click on the lock to unlock the layer. Then I'll press Ctrl and press J to duplicate the layer. To make another copy, I will press Ctrl and J again. I need to select the perfect half of this picture. In order to do so, I'll have to find the perfect half of this layer. I'll do it by creating a new guide. I'll go to View, New Guide, and then I'll select Vertical, and I'll write 50%. A new guide is created dividing perfectly the picture into two halves. Then I'll press the rectangular marquee tool and I'll select half of the picture. My selection goes perfectly to the guide because I have snap selected. With half of the frame selected, I'll then press Delete. Now I'll press Ctrl D to deselect, Ctrl H to hide the guide. Then with the top layer selected, I'll go to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal. Then I'll click on the Move tool and move the half of the picture to the right. Then I'll press Ctrl E to merge both layers. Now it's time to create the tree. I'll press this icon here at the bottom and then I'll create a new empty layer. With the empty layer selected, then I'll go to Filter, Render, Tree. Photoshop gives me a selection of 34 different types of trees. I'll choose tree number 28, the elm tree. As I don't want any leaves on the tree, where it reads leaves amount, I'll then select it to 0 and then I'll press OK. Now my tree is on a separate layer. This tree is backlit, so it should be in black. To darken the tree, I'll create a new adjustment layer. I'll create an adjustment layer of levels. I'll press this icon here, so it only affects the layer below, and in this case it's the tree. With it selected, then I'll move the sliders so to leave the tree backlit. Then I'll press Ctrl E to accept it, and now I have a silhouette tree. Now, this sky isn't very dynamic. I want it to look like a sunsetting sky. So I'll create an color balance adjustment layer. With the color balance adjustment layer selected, I can choose where I want to apply color. I can choose whether to apply colors to shadows, midtones, or highlights. I'll start by applying colors to the shadows. On the shadows, I want it to be a little blue. On the midtones, I want it to be a little red and a little blue. On the highlights, I want it to be very yellow, and I want it to be very red because I want it to mimic the sunset colors. In order to get rid of some of this red, I'll add a little bit of green. Okay, then I'll change the blend mode of the adjustment layer from normal to multiply. And with multiply selected, now I have the sunset sky. I'll decrease the opacity to 80%. Then I'll add the tree, and I have it almost done. To give it a final touch, I'll add a texture. I have this texture selected, so I'll drag it to the main picture, and then I'll press Ctrl T to transform it, and I'll resize it to fit on top of the whole layer. Then I'll press Enter to accept it. I want this texture in black and white, or I have it desaturated. So I'll hold Ctrl, Shift, and I'll press the letter U, and I have it desaturated. Now I'll change the blend mode from normal to soft light. And I have the picture now looking like a painting, a picture. I gave it texture, and it looks like an old picture or a painting. This is the final image. I hope you have liked. If you liked it, please press thumbs up and say that you like it. If you didn't like it, please comment and tell me why you didn't like it. This is my final image. I am Adilson Andrade. You can find me on Facebook, Adilson Andrade. You can add me, talk to me. I can speak fluent English. Thank you very much, and I hope to meet you again. Thank you.